You're sound asleep. It's 2 a.m. The house is completely silent. And then you feel it. Small, deliberate steps, moving slowly across your chest, pausing right over your heart. You open your eyes, and there he is. Your male cat, staring directly into your face in the dark, unblinking. Still, most people laugh it off. They roll over. They fall back asleep. But what if I told you that what your cat is doing in those silent nighttime hours is one of the most misunderstood behaviors in the entire animal kingdom? What if I told you he isn't just restless? He isn't just hungry, and he is absolutely not doing it randomly? Because scientists, veterinarians, and animal behaviorists have spent years studying exactly this, and what they found will completely change how you see your cat forever. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will never look at your male cat the same way again. Segment 1. The ancient instinct you never knew about. Let's go back, way back, long before your cat was sleeping in your bed and knocking things off your shelf. His ancestors were apex hunters roaming the wild, solitary, precise, and deeply territorial creatures. And here is the key word, territorial. Male cats, by their very biological nature, are wired to patrol. In the wild, a male cat doesn't just sit in one spot. He moves. He covers ground. He checks boundaries. He marks what is his, and he protects it. Now here's where it gets fascinating. When your male cat was brought into your home, those ancient instincts didn't disappear. They didn't get deleted. They simply transferred. Your home became his territory. Your bedroom became the most important room in that territory. And you became the most valuable thing inside it. So when he walks on you at night, understand this. He is not being clumsy. He is not being weird. He is performing one of the oldest, most primal rituals in feline history. He is patrolling his most prized possession, you. But that's just the beginning. Because the why goes so much deeper than simple territory. And the next reason is one that most cat owners never even suspect. Segment 2. He is reading you like a machine. Here's something that will genuinely surprise you. A cat's paws are not just for walking. They are sensory instruments of extraordinary precision. Inside those soft paw pads are dense clusters of nerve endings, some of the most sensitive touch receptors found anywhere in the mammal kingdom. Your cat can detect vibrations, temperature shifts, and subtle changes in pressure that are completely invisible to human senses. When he steps onto your body at night, he is scanning you. He can feel your heartbeat through your chest. He can sense if your breathing has changed. He can detect a rise in body temperature that might indicate fever. He picks up on muscular tension that signals stress or anxiety, even while you sleep. This is not metaphor. This is biology. Veterinary researchers have documented cases where cats persistently stepped on or circled specific areas of their owners' bodies, areas that were later found to have medical conditions, tumors, internal inflammation, circulatory issues. Your cat doesn't understand medicine, but his body is built to detect biological anomaly. When he walks on you, he is doing a full diagnostic scan, and he doesn't even know it consciously. It is simply what his body is designed to do. Think about that the next time he lingers on one particular spot a second too long. He might be telling you something your doctor hasn't found yet. Segment 3. The emotional truth nobody talks about. Now let's talk about what most people completely dismiss when it comes to male cats. Emotion. There is a widespread myth, even among some pet owners, that male cats are cold, aloof, independent to the point of indifference, that they don't bond the way dogs do, that they don't need you. This is one of the most damaging misconceptions in the world of pet ownership. Male cats bond deeply, profoundly, sometimes obsessively, but they don't show it the way you expect. You see, cats don't operate on human social clocks. They are not going to run to the door when you come home and wag their tail. That's not how their emotional architecture works. They show love on their own terms, at their own time. And 2 a.m., when the world is quiet, when there are no distractions, when the household energy has finally settled, that is their time. When your male cat walks across you in the middle of the night, in many cases what he is doing is profoundly simple. He misses you. He has been waiting, sometimes all day, for the noise to stop, for the movement to stop, for the world to go still enough that he can finally get close to you without overstimulation. Cats experience anxiety. Cats experience loneliness. Cats experience the specific discomfort of wanting to be near someone and not being able to fully express it. The nighttime walk is his version of sitting beside you on the couch, his version of a hug, his version of saying, I'm here. You're here. This is good. If you've been dismissing this behavior as an annoyance, he has been loving you every single night, and you've been sleeping through it. Segment 4. The dominance signal hidden in plain sight. Here's where things get a little more complex and a little more interesting. Not every nighttime walk is purely affectionate. Male cats, particularly unneutered males, carry a strong hierarchical instinct, and that instinct expresses itself in very specific physical behaviors. In feline social structure, height and access matter enormously. The cat who can walk over another without resistance is communicating something very clear. I am safe here. This space answers to me. You trust me completely. When your male cat walks directly over your face, your chest, your most vulnerable sleeping body, and you do nothing to stop him, from his perspective, you have just confirmed his status. You are not his enemy. You are not a threat. You are, in the language of cats, his person. This is not aggression. It is not dominance in a negative sense. It is the cat equivalent of a seal of approval. He has decided, after careful observation, after months or years of watching you, that you are worthy of his full trust. And he is physically enacting that trust by making himself completely vulnerable in your space, and by standing on you, the most important landmark in his world. In cat language, there is no higher compliment. Segment 5. When the nighttime walk is a warning. Now I need you to pay close attention here, because this segment could genuinely matter. Most of the time, a male cat walking on you at night is a sign of love, instinct, and bonding. We've established that. But sometimes, the behavior changes. And when it changes, you need to notice. If your cat, who has always been a calm nighttime visitor, suddenly begins pacing urgently, if he walks on you, and then walks away and comes back repeatedly, if he vocalizes small sounds, almost under his breath, while doing it, if he presses his head down, low, against your body, rather than simply stepping across, pay attention. Cats are acute environmental sensors. They detect atmospheric pressure changes before storms. They sense seismic microactivity before earthquakes register on instruments. They pick up on chemical changes in the air, carbon monoxide, gas leaks, smoke, long before human senses or even alarms respond. There are hundreds of documented accounts, not legends, not internet myths, but documented accounts of cats waking their sleeping owner's minutes before a smoke alarm triggered, before a gas pipe began leaking, before a medical emergency. One pattern that researchers have identified is insistent, repetitive stepping combined with unusual vocalization. The cat is not relaxing. He is not bonding. He is trying to communicate urgency to a creature that does not speak his language. If your male cat's nighttime behavior ever shifts from calm and quiet to persistent and agitated, do not roll over. Do not push him away. Get up. Look around. Check your surroundings. He may be trying to save your life. Segment 6. What you should do and what you should never do. So now you understand what's actually happening when your male cat walks on you at night. Here is what this means in practice. First, never punish him for it. Pushing him off harshly, yelling at him, or locking him out of the room repeatedly can cause real psychological harm. Male cats are sensitive to rejection in ways that accumulate silently. A cat who is repeatedly pushed away at the moment he is trying to connect will eventually stop trying, and that emotional withdrawal is very difficult to reverse. Second, respond to him, even briefly. You don't need to wake up fully. A hand placed gently on his back, a quiet sound, a few slow strokes. This communicates back to him, I feel you. I acknowledge you. You are safe. This exchange, in the middle of the night, in the dark, between a human and a cat, this is one of the purest forms of interspecies communication that exists. Do not take it for granted. Third, watch for the changes. Now that you know the difference between calm, bonding behavior and urgent warning behavior, you are equipped. You know what normal looks like for your cat. So when something is off, you will feel it. Trust that instinct. It has been earned over thousands of years of cats and humans living side by side. Your male cat chose you, not because you feed him, though he appreciates that. Not because you're convenient, though your warmth certainly helps. He chose you because somewhere in his ancient, complex, deeply feeling mind, you became home. And every night, while you sleep and the world goes quiet, He comes to you. He walks across you slowly. He checks your heartbeat. He scans your body. He marks you as his. He loves you in the only language he knows. And now, finally, you know what he's been saying. So tonight, when you feel those small, careful steps across your chest at 2 a.m., don't groan. Don't push him away. Just put your hand on him and say nothing. Because between the two of you, everything has already been said. If this video changed how you see your cat, share it with someone whose cat does the same thing. And if you want to know more secrets hidden inside your cat's everyday behavior, the next video is already waiting for you.